We have one of the best promos coming, and I'm going to show you how to make a ton of coins so you can finally afford some promo cards. Whether you want Saka, Cruyff, or Rashford, I'm going to get you all the coins that you need, and all you got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, make sure to join the free Discord, and of course, if you want to buy some coins as well, do you want the best team in FC 25? Yeah, baby! Do you want to be able to buy players like this, or this, and not be stuck with a team like this? Oh! Then you need to head over to skycoach.gg, select the amount of coins or which weekend league boost you'd like, make sure to pop in Pro Recall at checkout, and enjoy your new team. So let's talk basics. How are we going to get a load of coins initially for free, essentially? What we're going to do, there's a few SBCs that are going to really kit us out right now. First of all, any icon SBC will have a Born Legend and Rising Star. So if we have a look in here, Born Legend, Rising Star. Both of these SBCs are tradable and they require only bronzes and silvers. Now, most of us will have bronze and silvers either untradeable or that are worth nothing. Get those in because all these packs are tradable. Between the 3 icons, you get 6 of these packs. Every single one of them, you can pack promo cards. So let's say, for example, if we use Palmer, I mean, that's the one I always use, but last season, Palmer, he had a team of the season, he had team of the weeks, he also had a really good Euros card. In any of the periods that he was available in those promos, you could get his card in a silver pack. I think he was silver last year. You would be able to get his card in a silver pack. So that was available if you opened it during those promos. Similarly, we've got the, of course, marquee matchups, which is still out. There's a new one that comes out on Thursday. So if you watch this past, then you've got that too. And then also some of these SBCs were tradable as well. There's a load of tradable options to get you free coins right now. If you can't do any of them, if you pop in the background, if you watch the, if we scroll down, the pro live streams, you don't actually have to watch anything. I literally put them on like a separate tab to whatever I'm doing. Put it on your computer, link your Twitch to your EA account. You get free packs. So you get a rare players pack and you also get another rare players pack along with some 84 times 5. So it's free players, which of course you can then use to do SBCs. And of course, don't forget your preview pack that you can find over in the store. Now, first of all, let's talk about our new cards, the new promo cards, FC Pro Lives. Having a look at these, you've got, of course, Ake apparently on every page for some reason right now. Now, there's a couple ways you can distinguish these apart from the rest. So first of all, we're going to go Bundesliga. So this one, we got Simmons, we got Bayern Gittins, we got Palacio, and we've also got Roussillon, who goes for about 30k. So on the lowest end, we have our man Roussillon. So if we pop this to 30,000 coins, around that, we're going to find him at 32k. We can do a little bit of compare price on him. I mean, he does have a Playstyles Plus, which means we can fit him in Playstyles Plus filters as well. But let's pop this to 33, which is kind of what I think he will go for. Now, EA tax on this one, 10%, 3.3 half. So it's about 1,700. So if you go down to 31, you're essentially making like 300 or 400 coins a card. Now, you probably want to go down a little bit lower in order to make a good profit off of these bad boys. I'm thinking if we go down probably to 30k, that's the best point to be looking at for this card. Now, if you can grab one at 29 like that one there, you're absolutely laughing. I'll pop this down to 3,500. It means we're making roughly a K per card, and obviously it's best to focus and not look at the camera when you're sniping, because otherwise you'll miss the snipes. My TV is this way and my laptop is this way, so of course we might miss some snipes if we don't focus a little bit. Now, of course, compare price as always is also another option in order to get some good snipes here, and we do see if we have a look for a little while, we should find another 31, another 30, or even potentially a 29 that of course we've already missed. 31,750, not quite what we're looking for, but we can use it to do some compare price and hopefully find one a little bit lower. Even if it gets 31, I would say we can pick that up and just try and push up that price a little bit more. Now, another one we can easily snipe is CDMs. If you have a look who we've got, you've got Palacios there, you've got Amrabat, and we've also got Morsey. Morsey is the cheapest Premier League option for these cards. It goes for about 15,000 coins. As you can see here, we've got a couple there, one at 15,750, one at 15,500, and one at 16. So what we can do for him is, of course, do some bidding. We definitely can get some bids on him. I reckon we could easily win him for as low as 14. So let's just have a look. 15,750. I would say we'd pick him up at 15, sell him on for maybe 16,250, 16,500 to make our profit. You do just want to spend a little bit of time with it. Compare price is completely fine, and it is all about just trying to get the right snipe, and of course being a little bit patient. Sometimes these ones are not as easy because they are the cheaper cards. Obviously Amrabat can come up as well, so you're just about waiting around, making sure that you get your right snipe, and you could invest in these. What you will find is some of these cards are going to absolutely soar up based on the performances of their pros. It is obviously pro dependent, especially when it's on the back of a pro. These are much more of a gamble than a card that is, for example, on the back of a team's performance. It's a lot easier to predict that than it is to predict a pro play in the game. That being said, if you could put money on Tex, I would obviously do that. I'm a big fan of him, and I think he's a very, very, very good FC player. Now, what we're going to do, because we seemingly can't be picking up any on the snipes here for this card, we're going to go to 14,000 as the max price, and we are going to bid a few of these up. So pop that one to 13,750. We will pop that one as well to 13,500. We will also do this one to 13,500 and see if we can win any of these. Obviously not seeing a lot of bids there, so I am hopeful. Easy next step up, Prem Defender. If we go over to Premier League and Defender, I mean, that's not what I meant to do. It was meant to be Prem and Defender, not Prem and Prem. But Prem and Defender here, we've got Kadioglu and we've also got Ake, both of which look very, very decent. So two lovely cards. Obviously, I know who I'd rather have in my team. This card does look pretty damn good. Stopper, defender, and ball playing defender. Also fullback. So kind of got the full nines there. And we've also got Kadioglu, who can play both sides of the pitch, which does make him exceedingly more valuable than you'd expect. Obviously, he's 150,000 coins, which is pretty damn crazy. Now, of course, if we snipe at around 160, you're looking at an EA tax of around 8,000 coins per card. So actually, we could pick him up at 150 and we'd be walking away with what I would say is a decent profit. So for this one, I'd say compare price is fine. You really don't have to get an insane snipe when you're around the 160, 200 mark. So when you go past that 300, 350, where you really do have to get some crazy numbers. Now, bear in mind, obviously, if an Ake comes up, we are making hundreds of thousands of coins. Obviously, I'm not predicting there's going to be many Ake snipes. I do think it's very unlikely you find him. However, we keep him on the filter because it is absolutely possible. So we can sit here and obviously slap the max price to a 10 mil and just snipe down from there, and we can definitely get a good gauge of what this is going to look like and if we can really get a banging snipe on this card. I'm very much hoping we can because there is obviously some huge potential with this filter, so we've just got to hope that one of these bad boys pops up. Obviously 4k minimum profit for this one. If we do go and sell him at 162, if we can sell him on 165 or more, we are absolutely laughing. And of course, there is absolute potential to go ahead and slap these over for 170 and get a lazy buy. So obviously bear that in mind. There is more potential for bigger profit. And of course, if you don't have much luck here, there is a filter very, very near in terms of value. We can pop this over to striker. We want to go for a playstyle plus for this one as well, and a minimum of 130k. If you go up to 200k, you've got Benzema and you've got Osimhen sitting very close to each other. So we just got to find the maximum for Weghorst here. I don't know what it is. I think it's probably 170. It is 170, which is a little bit annoying because it's literally on the cusp of what we've got Osimhen here for. So up to 200,000 coins there for Osimhen. You won't find any of him any lower. And then, of course, Weghorst there. Unfortunately, people bidding or placing the cost up there. So in terms of our Osimhen buys, we are looking to purchase this guy. Hopefully, you'd be looking at EA tax going to be 10k. If you can get him 180, you are making a decent profit. Obviously, we've also got Benzema available here as well. If you get Benzema realistically at the 200 mark, you are absolutely laughing. I think it'd be very easy to find this guy at 170k. There's definitely a lot of possibility for some profit here, but we're going to pop this at 185, so it means we get a minimum profit of 5,000 coins per card. It would obviously be ideal to get more, you know, anything up to I think the max we can get per card here is about 30k, 40k. If we go on and get a Benzema, you're looking at about 25 if we go ahead and get ourselves a good Osimhen snipe. Now, obviously, you do have to spend a little bit of time on these ones that are harder to snipe because, of course, they're harder to snipe. It's going to take a little bit more time, but, you know, 2-3 snipes on an Osimhen, maybe even 4, you'd be looking at 100,000 coins if you get one on the higher end. So you do have a lot of big potential here. It's just going to have to also inquire a lot of time spent as well. Now, another one which has a little bit more of a separation in it, we can go for England players. So we've got 2 on there. Of course, we've got the likes of Oxlade-Chamberlain. We've also got Byron Gittins. Now, look, I'm not suggesting that either of these are going to come up anywhere near to each other. However, you do have a nice sniping filter that you can do on our Ox. And then, of course, if you do see anything crazy on Byron, then you are absolutely in your money. So realistically for this one, I'd say we want to go to about 50,000 coins. Obviously selling at 55, you're going to make about 2.5k per card. We could potentially pick up even that, you know, a 53 wouldn't be bad, but we obviously want to make a decent profit. So 53 is kind of at the lowest that we'd be willing to pick up. That 53,500 is just a little bit too high for me. I'd say 53, 52 would be the best case scenario for us in order to make a decent bit of profit. Obviously, this is a good card to compare price off and hopefully make some bank if we do find one. Now, of course, I haven't managed to find one in this video because this has been a little bit more rushed, because trying to get this out on time, also trying to get to the gym as soon as possible. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Obviously, make sure to drop a like down below if you had, subscribe if you're new, and remember, over at Thunderstruck, we're going to have a ton of content, so you don't want to miss it.